Manufacturers across Asia Pacific are cutting out retailers and using factory floor live streams to sell directly to consumers with steep discounts of up to 90%. To explain what's behind this trend, we are joined by James Wilson from KPMG in Singapore and Yusel Maximo from YCP Interactive Solutions. Now let's start with what's causing this. What's driving manufacturers to bypass traditional retail channels?
Manufacturers are increasingly embracing direct-to-consumer models to take control of customer experience, pricing, and storytelling, which allows them to build emotional loyalty with their customers. And traditional retail is really struggling to keep up, especially with Gen Z. According to our recent report, younger consumers expect transparency, ethical practices, and digital accessibility. And manufacturers are responding by leveraging this direct-to-consumer and social commerce platforms to meet these expectations and reduce reliance on intermediaries. And the key part of this evolution is this rise of live stream commerce. Now, successful live streams aren't just about selling, they're entertainment. Hosts can entertain, they engage, they build trust with viewers, they make the experience feel more like a show than a sales pitch. And Gen Z is driving this shift. They're seeking interactive, community-driven retail experiences that mimic in-store engagement but offer more transparency and convenience. Ultimately, this isn't about selling. It's about evolving commerce to be more agile, personal, and resilient.
One of the key factors is, just more profit, because as you bypass the retailers, usually brands will get more profit, and more profit margins means that creates a lot of investment for them to go direct to the consumers. The other factor that's leading to that is the behavior of the Gen Zs. So the Gen Zs currently they love authenticity, and usually, like if you're directly buying from a brand and not through a retailer, that drives authenticity and that gives them more reason to buy from the brands. And now, with the emergence of the TikTok and other social media platforms, the barrier to entry is really low. So there's really no risk for brands to just create and sell directly to their consumers, because right now it's very easy to just create your own direct-to-consumer platforms, or even using the platforms like TikTok Shop or Lazada, Shopee, and all these platforms. Now, with a direct model, they can sell directly to the consumers or their customers, and that's a faster speed to market from the factory to their customers.
You mentioned Gen Z. So, how effective would you say are factory live streams in converting such Gen Z buyers?
Yeah, factory live streams are proving to be incredibly effective in converting Gen Z buyers, and it's more than just a trend. It's a fundamental shift in how this generation shops. Gen Z are especially drawn to live streams because of their authenticity, their transparency, and their immediacy. They can see how products are made, they can ask questions in real time, and they can make informed decisions, all while feeling part of a live, interactive experience. Now, according to KPMG's Navigating the Future of Seamless Commerce in Asia Pacific report, over 60% of Gen Z consumers in Southeast Asia regularly shop via live stream platforms. And these streams offer something traditional retail can't. They offer real-time transparency, interactive engagement, and this sense of community. Gen Z values authenticity and tech-enabled experiences, and live streams deliver on all fronts. These streams aren't just sales pitches, they're infotainment. Some brands are using AI-powered virtual influencers to live stream at unconventional hours like 2 a.m. to reach really niche audiences like young mothers. Research shows that live streams enhance impulse buying by creating emotional engagement. And when hosts demonstrate products live, interact with viewers, and showcase real-time feedback, it builds this trust and excitement, two key drivers for Gen Zs. So ultimately, live streaming blends this entertainment, this transparency, and instant purchasing, making it one of the most powerful tools for converting Gen Z shoppers today.
Yeah, actually, the live stream, buyer's factory style has given higher conversion rates versus traditional e-commerce. So usually, typical e-commerce sites would have 2 to 3% conversion rate. That's usually the average, right? The benchmark. But with live stream, conversion rate could go up to 30%, especially if the live streamer is someone popular. And there's a lot of case studies in Southeast Asia and Asia as well. How, for example, in China, there's one guy. This is from years ago, who sold a single host sold $1.8 billion worth of goods in 12.5 hours of marathon of live stream. And the reason behind that is because live stream, Gen Z sees it as an authentic way of showing yourself, or like or brands presenting themselves. Because in a live stream there are no cuts; you see the whole thing, and that authenticity is very attractive to Gen Z buyers who are really shaping how we do consumer businesses in around the world and Southeast Asia.
And are there specific types of products that perform best in these live streams?
Products like fashion and beauty and accessories tend to do really well. They're highly visual, which makes them really well suited for live demonstrations. Shoppers can see how things look and move and fit in real time, which boosts trust and confidence in making a purchase. We've also seen that lifestyle and tech products do pretty well as well, especially when paired with limited time offers or influencer endorsements. And these elements create this urgency and excitement, which also responds well with customers. KPMG's insights suggest that products with strong visual appeal, ethical or sustainable backstories, or that offer a sense of affordable luxury tend to resonate best with younger audiences. These align with Gen Z values and their desire for transparency and authenticity. Beyond these, there are also live streams that prove effective for categories such as things like baby supplies or furniture or collectibles, essentially anything that benefits from being seen in action or explained in real time.
So far, fashion and beauty perform the best in the live stream format because like Gen Z loves seeing clothes, and they want the makeups and clothes tried on by their favorite influencers. So right now that's about 50% of the live stream sales globally. And then of course there's also a lot of other categories like electronics and home appliances and food and home lifestyle. But so far the dominant is fashion and beauty, and I think one of the reasons as well is it's also very high margin. And right now in e-commerce or online shop or live streaming, our average order value is very important as well, so that every time there is a conversion, they get more GMV or revenue from each of the sales. But if you're a product that doesn't fit into this category, it doesn't mean that you will not perform well. So it's a matter of consistency as well in these platforms.
Thank you so much for your time today, James and Yusel. Looking forward to having you both back on the program.
My pleasure.
Thank you as well, Seth.
Once again, those were James Wilson, partner and head of consumer and retail at KPMG in Singapore, and Yusel Maximo, director at YCT Interactive Solutions. For more news, visit retailasia.com.